Hello everybody, my name is Alex and welcome to Civilization 6. So last night I had a quick look at the Nirvana scenario and yeah, I can't say I particularly took to it because of its religious aspects. I might do an LP on it in the not too distant future, but I thought I'd rather do a game which has got all the aspects on and explore the Indonesian civ completely and not just in the scenario. So what I have done is I have created a scenario. No, I've gone on the wrong thing. Let's go back. Great, what a start. Yeah, create game, advanced setup, load configurations, and I'll load this one up here. So as you can see, we are going to be playing as Gitarja of Indonesia. I apologise for my pronunciation throughout this LP because I have not got my teeth in all the time. I'm very bad at pronunciation, but I've also put some other kind of Asian and Pacific civilizations I'd class as in this game to see which of the civilizations in and around Asia and the Pacific are the strongest. So in the game we've got ourselves Indonesia, we've also got Jayavarman of the new Khmer civilization, so we got to have them in there. We've got to see what they can do. Be quite interesting to see how they do actually. They do seem a very kind of religiously focused civilization. We've got good old John Curtin of Australia. I've never played as Australia. I've literally just downloaded them for the purpose of this this playthrough. So it'll be quite interesting to see what they do and their kind of special units and things. We've got Cyrus of Persia, which is the first kind of out there one. Obviously Persia is not it is in Asia, but it's not the kind of area of Asia we're looking at. Persia, I think it's modern day Iran. So yeah, I put them in there just as kind of, as we saw on the scenario last night, the Islamic faction pushing in from the west, but they're just going to offer something a bit different as well. We've got the Japanese, obviously they've got to be in any kind of battle for Asia, haven't they? China, obviously China has to be there. Gandhi in India. India's a big part of Asia. And then finally, although not in Asia, we have got America. And I was thinking, should I put America in? Should I possibly put Russia in? Russia was probably never going to happen, although Russia is half in Asia. I thought in the end I went America simply because since America stopped being isolationists in the early 20th century, they've had a lot to do with Asia. I mean, the Second World War, fighting in Japan. I mean, even modern day, the influence that America and the West has on, say, Korea and Japan, etc. America has a lot to do with the Pacific and it has a lot of interest in the Pacific, so I thought it made sense to put them in there as well. So we're going to be playing on King, we're going to start in Ancient Era, 12 city-states. Oh yeah, importantly it's going to be an Islands Plates map, which may not play directly to America's strengths, but it will play to our strengths and it'll allow us to explore Indonesia the best ways possible. So as always, if you've got any suggestions you want to leave in the comments, anything like that, please do let me know. And if you want me to keep uploading this series as regular as possible, hit that like and subscribe button. So yeah, let's jump into this. So okay, we are here in our starting location, and from the first look it does look like this is a very, very small island, so this is going to be interesting. We'll have to see how small it actually is. Maybe we won't even be able to fit another city on here. But obviously, as Indonesia, we are going to be spreading our influence across many, many islands. And the sea and founding lots of cities next to the sea is going to be one of our main advantages. So that's not too bad a thing. Do we really want to found our city on the copper? I don't know. We'll think about that in a second. Anyway, just before we do that, let's have a quick reminder, although I went over it yesterday in a different video, of Indonesia and Gitarja's key units and improvements. So here is our so features and abilities. So the first one is Escalated Goddess of the Three Worlds. So naval units can be purchased with faith. Religious units pay no movement to embark or disembark, +2 faith to city centres that are adjacent to coast or lake tiles. So once again, being on the coast is going to be really important. We've also got the ability Great Nusantara. Coast and lake tile provide a minor adjacency bonus for holy sites, campus, industrial zones, and theatre squares. Theatre Square districts. +1 amenities from entertainment to each entertainment complex adjacent to a coast or lake tile. And our unique unit is the Yong, or the Jong, however you want to pronounce it. But we're not gonna unlock that for quite a while yet, and we're definitely not going to be using that in this episode, I don't think. We've also got the Kampung as our unique improvement, and again, that could be... We'll get to that as quickly as possible, because in Civilization 6 it is always really important to get to your unique unit and unique building as quickly as possible. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick look around here. I think I'm probably going to turn show yield icons on to see if I can figure a better place. I don't like building on resources, I have to admit. It's just a pet hate of mine, and I don't know why. Okay. Maybe if we move one to the left would be okay. Oh, this could be a mistake. I'm so confident in my ability here. We've got the crabs over there. The crabs will still be in reach, and I think we're going to move one to the left off the copper. If that is a mistake, I apologise. Please let me know in the comments, because I'll be quite interested to know if I've just completely messed up from the start or not. We'll get the warriors to explore the rest of this island as well. Plenty of crabs. We're surrounded by crabs. Do not go bathing in the sea. You will definitely get your toes bitten. Well, toes at best bitten. Alright, so we found our city there, our capital city, and because we found it next to the sea, I love this feature about Civilization 6. Yeah, the Eurekas are definitely one of the things I enjoy most about it, because they make sense to me. I like things that make sense, so your knowledge of sailing has advanced considerably. We've got half the knowledge of sailing, basically. And we've also founded Majapahit. I will definitely be referring to this city as our capital, because I'm absolutely crap at pronunciation. This is a tiny island, isn't it? This is literally our starting island. This is going to be nothing more. Okay, so we've got a tech bonus to that. Is there any barbarians on here either? Although barbarians are a pain in the arse, I've got to admit I like having them to start with, just so we can get some more Eurekas. Can we make another move with that? No. Okay, well... So we can either build a builder, which wouldn't be too bad an idea, but we've not really got... No, I think we need mining first. Mining's going to have to be one of the first technologies we go for. Could build a scout, but can they embark or disembark? I think I'll go on the science first. I think I'm going to choose a research before I do this. So we could either choose... Animal husbandry, there's no point? There's no point, because there's like no animals on the land. So unless we're going to... kind of enslave ourselves as animals, then there's no point in doing that. Astrology, again, no point yet. I'd rather find a natural wonder. Mining's jumping out to me, and so's sailing. So is sail. I think we're going to go sailing first, just so we can embark. Does that allow us to embark, sailing? I think it does. Yeah, it allows builders to embark. What about other things? I'm not sure. I don't think it does, actually. Okay, so now we've got that. Sailing's going to be key anyway. We're going to need sailing, seeing as this is dominated by islands. I think let's just go for a monument. I mean, usually I like to go warrior. I like to go a slinger, a warrior, a scout. But if they can't get off the island, then what's the point right now? I think we'll go a monument and just get that built quickly for culture. It's only going to take 5 turns, because I think we've got a pretty decent starting amount of production for our first city. Right, let's end the turn then. Ooh, first turn over. This is such a small island. Well, that's what you get by picking an island's plate map, though, isn't it? So, what do I expect? If any barbarians do spawn on here, they're going to find us straight away. So, I have skipped ahead a little bit, and we have suddenly, what am I saying? So, out of the blue! No, we've discovered sailing. It's not out of the blue. And we've got a little quote here from Francis Drake. It is not like life ashore is distasteful to me, but life at sea is better. I read that in that voice because that's how I imagine everybody in the Elizabethan age sounded. That's probably wrong. We've also, while I've not been kind of talking, we've accessed this crab, so we can now use that. That's nice that our borders have grown over there. Where are they growing next? Oh, more crab. We're going to have lots of crab. Yay. It's good because it brings in money, which is always useful. Coin is useful in no matter what. So now we have researched that. What should we research next? Again, no point in animal husbandry. I'm thinking mining. We've got the copper here and the stone, so it'd make a lot of sense to me to start mining. We could improve the production of our capital city a lot. But we've got no wheat anyway. Yeah, mining. That's the obvious one, I think. I think we'll go mining. And we'll put our warrior back in our city for now, seeing as there's nothing else to really do yet. So we'll fortify him in there. Ooh, look, 3 trees and 3 production and 1 growth. What a lovely tile. So we could either build a galley here. How long will mining take? 5 turns. I think we'll build a galley first. I want to find out what's around us. So yeah, we'll go galley first, and then I think we will go for a builder. If anybody else has a different strategy, because I've not played Island Plates that much, please do let me know in the comments. I would be very interested to hear how you would go about this. I'm kind of just learning on my feet a little bit right now. So we've got the galley being built, and we're now researching mining, so I think I'll probably skip ahead again at this point. Okay, so we now have Civic completed the Code of Laws, and for some reason this is like I've just, I'll stop talking now, and then great, we unlock this. So I should probably have paid more attention to that, but this is the basic one, and I always tend to go for, in most scenarios, +5 combat when fighting barbarians, even though there's no barbarians around, and I tend to alternate between these. I think in this situation, because we're fine, we're not like building too much, we've not got too much on building, because we've got not that much to do. I think we're going to go for +1 faith and +1 gold in the capital city, just so we can keep improving our faith and gold. Yeah, of course I'm sure, yes. I mean, I'm sure, don't question me. I am your king, or well, queen in this scenario. Although I'm not a female. I don't know if you can tell. So what should we go next? We could go craftsmanship. I tend to go foreign trade, but we don't know anybody else. I think we'll go craftsmanship. Which one are we most likely to put in? I think we're most likely to put craftsmanship in, because we want to produce some builders quite quickly, don't we? So we'll go craftsmanship, and we can put that policy in. Alright, we'll end the turn now and see if anything else happens. Ooh! And the borders grew. I love it when the borders grow. I don't know. I'm like a child. I get really entertained by little things like that. What pantheon should we choose then? So let's have a look around here. Which ones do I like the look of? We've got a river on here, yes, but it's a very small river. I like the amenities, because amenities and housing are both things I tend to struggle on a little bit at times in the game. So anything like amenities and housing, I'm always kind of drawn to. Ooh, hang on, this could be +2 faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. That could be a shout, because we've got 2 bonus resources, I think, in copper and stone. So that could really be a shout. +2, no. I think I'm looking at that. Will we be building mines or quarries on the iron and the stone and copper? Be a quarry, wouldn't it, for the stone? That tends to be, I think. Maybe I'll go for something else. I like the border expansion ones and the city growth ones as well. I like my cities to grow quickly, so they're making as much money as possible and as strong as possible. Bonus faith equal to 50% of the strength of each unit killed. Encourages war, but we don't know anybody right now. I think we're better to go for something that's going to set us up for the future. Okay, I think we're probably going to go for fertility rate. Right, not rates. Fertility rights. So city growth rate is 10% higher. I like it when my cities grow quickly, and it will help us in the long term as well. Ooh, and we've also, because we've unlocked our first pantheon, we've had a civic boost towards mysticism, which is fascinating, isn't it? Right. I think that's telling us we've had a civic boost. How much money we've got? We're making quite a bit of money here. 62 coin, making 8.4, and we're doing alright in faith-wise, so we can be pretty happy with that. Let's carry on and see what the next turn brings. Oh, bugger all. I'll wait though. Our galley will be produced pretty quickly. 2 turns. Ooh, oh yes, and mining. Lovely. Wendy finds yourself digging in an hole, quit digging. Will Rogers. I always like to read things in weird accents. But yeah, we've unlocked mining now, so we'll be definitely getting some builders quickly to improve the stone and copper tiles. Probably the crab as well. We've got a lot of things. I think our unique building, although it's not, we can't unlock it yet. I think it comes with shipbuilding. Look, yeah, the Kapung comes with shipbuilding, which is quite a way away from us now. Not quite as far away if we can get 2 galleys, so that's got to be a priority pretty quickly. But yeah, that involves being adjacent to, I think, bonus sea resources. So we definitely need to focus on grabbing as many of them as we can. For now, though, I think, what should we research? Again, no point to animal husbandry right now because we've got no animals. Maybe pottery. Maybe getting pottery out of the way could be a good idea. Although we've not got any wheat or rice, I think we'll get that out of the way. I like to get as many Eurekas as possible, because then you can kind of get away with making less science, especially on king ability at the start of the game, because the Eurekas make up for it. I mean, I was just playing a game where Brazil had about 10 more science than me because I wasn't really focusing on it at the beginning, but because I maximised the Eurekas, I was pretty much even with him all the way through. Okay, so we've got his galley. We only need one more and get a massive Eureka. That'll be really important to us as well. So with this galley, I think we're just going to probably explore. Ooh, scary. I think we're going to explore around us. It seems like we're at the bottom of the map because we can't scroll any further down. Well, we don't know much of the map yet, do we? So I'm sure we'll find out. Right, let's... Oh, do we go up or down? I think we go down. We go down. See if we can find any neighbouring islands where we could settle. Okay, all I've done there is found some deep water, which is a bit crap. Alright, it only takes 3 turns to build a builder. Wow, we've got much better production here than I had in my little practice file I've been playing. I'm going to actually build another galley here because I want that bonus. I want us to get our bonus building as quickly as possible. As well as that, we get craftsmanship in 2 turns, and then we can build the builders a lot quicker, I think. Yeah, 30%, so we'll be able to build them in 2 turns, hopefully. Yeah, more galleys. Are we going to find anyone? As much as I hope we don't find Gandhi first. If I can ask one thing, please do not let me find the warmongering Gandhi. It's just a thing. Just a thing that Gandhi will attack us. Lovely. We're going to put that one in there as well. Yeah, we're going to put that in there. You know what? We're only going to lose out on 1 turn, so I'm not that bothered. I just want to get them builders built as quickly as possible. Because we'll have our 2 galleys and we'll have our builders. So by actually not being near any barbarians or other civilizations, we'll be in a pretty good position because we can just focus on expanding ourselves and building ourselves up. Where should we go next then? We're pretty much guaranteed to bump into someone soon, aren't we? And foreign trade routes are really important, so we're going to go foreign trade there. Can we move again with our galley? No, we can't. Okay. End of that turn. Dun, 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 dun. Yes! Aha, the Eureka for that. This is a big one because this is a technology which does take quite a bit of science to produce. And yeah, so the Eureka for that's quite important. Well, quite a bit of science by early game standards. So constructing a squadron of galleys has taught you much about building larger ships. Yeah, we've got the Eureka on that. And we've also unlocked pottery in the same turn. We are flying right now. We're absolutely flying. I'll go and have a look at the little world rankings in a minute, and we'll be bottom for everything. That'll shut me up, won't it? Oh, we're flying. Oh, we're flying last. That's a bit shit. Right, so I think with the other galley we'll go and explore the other way as well. We'll start by going up, but we'll make... Okay. Another continent? Where? Let's have a look at the continent map. Where is this other continent then? Is it just that little island of ice? Please be. I'd find that hilarious. Continent map. Is that really? Is that it? Okay, I'm presuming it's not it. I'm presuming there's a lot more to it, but right now I'm going to amuse myself and pretend it is. Right, so we've found another continent, which is right now, all we've got to worry about is polar bears. Alright, keep going up here. Hello, anybody out there? It's like the Titanic. If you've seen the film when they're going round when the ship sank, blowing the whistle. Anybody out there? That's pretty much what I am like in my head. Okay, we've got pottery. Damn, look at all these technologies we can research. What should we go next then? I really want to go shipbuilding because I want the kampung, but I understand that it's going to take ages to research. 15 turns at this stage is a long time. Maybe the wheel. The wheel will go down to 6 pretty quickly once we've mined a resource. You know what? Because we don't have any priorities right now, what I'm going to do... In fact, I'm going to get animal husbandry out of the way. That's a good idea, I think. Although we're not using it, we could be using it in the future. So we'll just get that out of the way. And then we can actually see, once we've researched that, what's necessary. Oh, great. And the builder still takes 3 turns to build. So there's no point having that in the policies. I forgot how we change them now. Civics tree, no. Government, there we go. Will we go into anarchy if we change these? I'm pretty scared we will. Oh, I'm not unlocking it for 65 gold. Bugger that. I'll wait till I get the next one next turn. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll just change them next turn when we can do it for free. Always best to do it for free, I'm telling you. Save your money for when it counts. Well, cheers for that, Sean. So we've unlocked caravanseries economic policies. That's pretty much +2 gold from all trade routes. I don't think there's going to be any like camel caravans going across the sea. I think you might need boats. Maritime industries, +100 production towards ancient. Wow, 100 production, that's nice. We can now build a trader, but we don't know anybody to trade with. We don't even know a city-state yet, so we definitely need to get on with finding one of them. Joint war and allows the creation of trade routes. Okay, we're definitely going to change these. I think we're going to put that one back in. As much as I love that, right now, but we don't need the barbarian one either. We're not coming across any barbarians. Damn. Being on your own's boring. It's not really. I'm quite happy to be on my own and just build up. Build up quietly and then take over the world. Sneak up on China. Okay. Will we be building any more naval units? Probably. Okay, I'm going to leave that as that because I'm pretty sure we'll come across barbarians sooner or later. And they are an absolute nightmare if you don't have that on. That is a nice little bonus to have. So we're going to leave it right now on that. We're going to send this galley up here into America, which is just a lot of ice right now, but I'm sure it'll be more than that. Surely it's more than ice. Ice, ice, baby. Doon, doon. Nope, other way. Can we go through that? Yes, we can actually travel through that. Anybody there? Just an iceberg? I should have probably sent one south, really. I might bring that back and send it south. Let's have a quick look at the world rankings. Yeah, we're doing crap. But not really, though. We're doing best in religion. Yay! We're also a pretty decent domination military-wise with our 2 galleys and our warrior, but that's not something we've really been focusing on, and science will last. But I think we're probably doing okay there. That's definitely something we'll have to work on. It's kind of the trade-off. We've got a lot of production, so we're getting a lot of things built. We could change it in here, but I don't think we will yet. But we're getting a lot of things built. We're just kind of lagging behind on some other things. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the start. Yeah, we're going to go mysticism just because we've got the Eureka for that. Same with the civics. Always better to get the Eureka. Maximise that as much as possible. Harder to do when you're on your own, though. I don't want to be all by myself. Yeah, see, look. You get free singing as well in these videos. Why not subscribe for more singing? I could possibly do a video where I just sing. That's not true. I will not be doing that. Okay, we'll keep advancing through. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is wonders being built. Someone's built the hanging gardens already. Damn. I thought we were doing well. Turns out we're not. Yep. Okay, as builders are built now, so this is quite good. So we can start... We'll have even more production. We're going to have an absolute ton of production here. It's just a shame we've not got more science. I'm going to improve that crab resource. So I think I'm going to improve the stone. I think we can improve the copper as well, and then we're going to improve the crabs. That's what we're going to do with that building. I decided to bring this boat down here. We need to find someone. Trading is important on this game, just for financial reasons. So it's important we actually find someone. In regards to what to build next, I think a granary would be quite good. It'd give us +1 food and 2 housing. Although the housing situation's okay right now, if we just build the granary while we're not in a position where it's going to be difficult to build it, I think we'll benefit from that long term. So I think we're going to go ahead and build the granary. It'll also help the city build up pretty quickly. We've also got 1 amenity. I think that's pretty standard though. Yeah, okay then. We'll keep going and see what we can find. Oh! Well, how fitting. I like your earrings. Okay, so he's pretty much introducing himself, and he's the leader of the Kema, the other civilization to be added in this expansion pack. Yes, I am. We know who you are. We know who you are, and we will bring destruction to you, but not yet. Right now, it is an honor to meet you with your very interesting earrings. I might have to try them. Okay, do we want to exchange knowledge on our capital cities? Exchanging information on our capitals is a great idea. It should help promote trade. Yeah, I think right now we're fine. We've got a decent enough navy. We can always build that up pretty quickly to defend ourselves. So I'm reasonably happy to let him know where our capital city is. God, he's all the way over here. Gonna be a long way to go and invade him, isn't it? Yep, so we've got a tech boost to writing, which is, I was quite keen to get that as soon as possible so we can start improving our science. We've also met him. I think we'll go a couple more turns before we end this episode. Oh god, what? What do you want now? Okay, our delegation brings a ping, a fresh dish. Best to eat the legs before you consume the... Oh, it's a tarantula. Oh, is he taking the piss? I do not eat spiders. Spiders are not meant for eating. They're meant for putting outside and leaving alone. Okay, I probably wouldn't pick a tarantula up though. Okay, so pretty much he has sent us a delegation. I'm pretty happy to let him in. Thank you. All right, see, we'll be friends. We can be friends with these people at least at the beginning, and then we'll obviously.
Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equal.
Winston Churchill's quotes are always the best. I think he once, a woman told him he was drunk at a party, and he responded with, "Yes, but in the morning," something like, I will be sober, but you will still be ugly." See, what quite amusing, isn't he, Winston Churchill? And we've already, yeah, I'm glad, good job we're building the granary, because we're starting to almost get a housing problem. We've also using that amenity right now because we've increased our city to its population of 3. So the granary is going to be important. We're also going to have to try and get an amenity from somewhere as quickly as possible. Yeah, okay. So we'll just end this turn, I think, for the rest of the episode. And then next time, I think the main priority will be founding a second city because we need to expand as quickly as possible across the oceans. We'll go this way. Another technology? Technology-wise... Yeah, I think we'll go right in. 3 turns, pretty decent. And we will build a quarry. I thought it was a quarry. I was pretty confident it was a quarry. Yep, and we've got a Eureka towards masonry. Bloody barbarians. Bloody hate them. I just wish we had some barbarians. We could be getting so many more Eurekas right now. Yep. Okay, so I think that is going to be it for this episode. If you've got any tips or whatever you want to share with me, leave them in the comments below. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I will make these as much as possible. I would love to do a successful Civ series, I've got to admit. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and leave your comments below. So thank you and bye.